Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Mahaguru Yash Architecture Classes, and we've started a preparation for GATE 2021, and I've started this series of small talks where I discuss small topics from the GATE syllabus which have been frequently asked. So today's topic is brick. Brick as a material and its construction. So this question has been recently asked in your GATE 2020 exam in a style of match the following, where you had to match the different brick masonry with their names. So since it's been very newly asked, we'll discuss this. So brick. So what are the constituents of the brick? So the brick is made up of these five these are the five constituents. So alumina is basically 20 to 30%, and the main role of alumina is to absorb water and impart plasticity to the sand. Whereas silica forms 50 to 60% of the brick, and it prevents the brick from cracking or twisting of raw bricks. Lime is an important element as well. So lime acts as a flux and enables sand to melt or fuse together with other particles of the brick. Magnesia, which is just 1%, actually imparts that yellow color, yellow tint to brick, and also decreases shrinkage of the brick. Whereas iron oxide is very important because it binds the particles of brick and uh, during the burning process. So the bricks have been classified under as four types: first class, second class, third class, and fourth class. The first class bricks are the best bricks, which are deep red in color, cherry or copper. They have smooth color. They do not have any flaws of cracks or stones. They have a very uniform structure, and they leave a nice mark when you scratch it on it. You cannot see any lumps within it. And it has a very good water absorption capacity. Whereas second class bricks, how the first class is getting converted into second class is its crushing strength is getting decreased. You have small cracks and distortion within it, and the absorption quantity from 12 to 15% gets increased to 16 to 20%. The next is third class, where the bricks get overburnt. Now the color is getting reduced, it's becoming soft and light. They produce a very dull sound when they are being struck, and the absorption has led from 20 to 25%. The fourth class bricks are basically the most worst. They are very brittle, over and over burnt, and they have a very distorted shape and size. So this slide show you the different kinds of bricks which are available, which are there throughout the world. We have a very In India we use a very simple 8 by 4 brick, 844 8 inch 4 inch 4 inch, or somewhere it's 9 inch into 4.5 inch. So it varies state to state, and it's a cuboidal brick which is readily found in India. But the other different kinds of which are all kinds of brick which are available throughout the country, throughout the world. So let's see how the brick is being nomenclatured. So the longer portion of the brick is known as the stretcher, and the smaller face is known as the header. The depression on the top of the brick is known as the frog, and frog is important because this is where your cement is being captured, and like when you prepare your mortar, keep your mortar over it, instead of just if the brick would have been smooth, all your mortar could have fallen up, but due to this small depression, it holds the mortar and its layer above it. So the different brick portion is like when you cut the brick from through the stretcher, you get a snapped header. When you cut it along the header, you get a clean closure. When it is you have a king closure, beveled closure, small beveled bat, quartered bat, three-quarter bat, and large bevel bat. So queen closures and bats, like the quarter bat and three-quarter bat, are being frequently used in case of brick masonry. So let us start with this brick masonry. Brick masonry is basically putting up or laying of bricks in different different styles so that you have a structure ready. So in this case, we'll discuss what are different kinds of masonry or bonds of brick for a wall. The basic basic bond for bricks is a stretcher bond, where you lay your bricks in a when you break you lay your bricks as stretcher, and whenever on alternate layers, you put your stretcher in the you move the stretcher at 90 degrees, so that you do not have any continuous joints. The next is header, just as stretcher bond. Instead of having stretcher, you put header. And at the joint point, instead of rotating the brick to 90 degrees, you put a 3/4 quarter bat, which uh, which makes a discontinuous joint, and the brick and the wall is the wall stands perfectly. English bond is the most commonly used bond. So what here happens is you have a header, stretcher, and on alternating courses, you instead of a header, over a header and a stretcher, you put a stretcher and then a header, so that the joints get uh, distanced. The herringbone bond is being frequently used in landscaping pattern as a walkway pattern. So guys, this is it. This was it for today's video. So I have recently launched my GATE 2020 Architecture and Planning book. It's available on Amazon. So it basically consists of last previous year's question papers, which will be helpful for you. Other than that, this book has a picture book attached to it, which has Pritzker Award winners, 300 100 plus architects with their buildings. You can find your landscape and plan details. Other than that, for your last moment preparation, I have also provided you with a small study note from each sections. And this book is available on Amazon in Kindle version. We are working on the paperback version right now. You need not to worry that I do not have a Kindle. Amazon has its Kindle app on the Play Store and iOS Store, which is free of cost, and you can just download it, and you have this book at the ease. You need not to carry such heavy books whenever you travel. These are books on your fingertip. Other than that, if you can also buy the single picture book, which consists of architects and their works, landscape plan details, and Pritzker Prize winners. So do buy them, and I'll link all the description for this book in the description box below. Also, we have a Facebook group where we update you guys about GATE 2021 every day, and I also post question of the day so that you can prepare on a daily basis. If you're not able to study regularly, just one question a day would be a great help to you. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll be right back with my next video. Thank you.